Establish harmony within yourself. September 26, 2013. Being able to connect to others is a basic fundamental need, to be able to reach another precious heart at a deep and profound level where you are able to develop a nourishing and healthy relationship that benefits all that is involved. Of course, your journey is a lot easier to manage if you are part of smooth working relationships and no one wants to deal with conflict all the time with those we consider friends. To form a deeper relation with those closest to you, friends and even family members, it is essential to find common ground. There will always be differences and diversity, but there is also common ground. Beautiful bright hearts, if you take the time to get to know another dear soul respectfully with love and compassion. Each person that crosses your path has friend potential, and this, dear ones, is a gift given to you by our Heavenly Father. When you discover common ground, you establish understanding and deeper acceptance of that person. The best way to connect with others and to develop meaningful connections is to explore what their interests are and discover if some or part of their interests and desires relate to you. You normally will attract others to you that are similar to yourself. When this occurs, dear ones, it is then up to you to come to the realization, what is it that drew this person to you or you to them. You will be able to bridge any gap in communication if you are able to talk about something that they are interested in or have a passion for. When recognition hits that there are similar interests and desires, a bond is created and interest is piqued to the point where you are willing to share your time with this dear soul and exchange more of yourself. That is re-strengthening your ability to trust and practice an equal sharing of give and take. Knowledge is shared at a deeper level when you are able to connect through similar interests and activities. Even with the most diverse of personalities can come together through common experiences. Yes, each of you will have unique experiences, but some of them will be similar enough to create bonds of friendship through trust and willingness to open your heart and soul. Beautiful bright hearts, sharing is a way of developing a relationship regardless if it is brand new or one that is already established. When you are able to share with another dear soul who has experienced a similar situation, you create a connection, and this connection is sacred and one to be honored, as each person that you come to meet has the potential of being your friend if you take the time to get to know them without bias or judgment. When you accept another just as they are, a bond of trust is established and you realize you are able to share past wins and losses, and they will share as well, and this sharing, beautiful bright hearts, is healing and very helpful. By sharing with another, you open yourself up to different possible solutions that you may not have considered. You never have to follow what another person suggests because you understand you act upon your own free will, but by listening to the wisdom behind their words, you at least now carry that information until you are ready to act upon it in your own way. It is well established that your beliefs and values are co-conspired to developing your identity. When you come across another dear soul that shares similar views as you do, at that moment a connection is made through common ground found within your values and beliefs. When you are relating to another person who is similar to your own convictions, beliefs, passions, etc., you realize you don't have to explain yourself again and again. Fewer words are needed because what you are expressing is already understood. This connection, beautiful bright hearts, has an intimate nature as it bonds through the heart and the soul, and when you are able to connect to another dear soul this profoundly, you will less likely develop many conflicts or misunderstandings. Bridge the gap between your relationships that have stretched by finding common interests that you can relate to easily with comprehension and clarity. When you are establishing common ground with another dear soul, understand it as the little things that matter and that will pertain to observation and listening. When you are working at establishing a tighter connection with another by finding common ground, don't expect quick success. Even if common ground is discovered, we encourage you to not rush in. Build on this common ground with love, care and tenderness. Be mindful of your efforts when constructing the foundation that is built on trust, because this foundation is to be solid as it will be required to sustain great loads of nourishment, love, compassion, respect and many more qualities and values that goes into the development of relationships, regardless if they are romantic or platonic, new or old. Your life is not derived of one thing only. Your current life has separate little parts that all together make you. You have your job, your status in your family, you have your spiritual life, etc. Yet within all the separate parts you are still a whole person fully capable of giving love and receiving love. You are meant to live a harmonious life, one that is complete with peace and happiness. Your happiness is also your key to attracting abundance and prosperity into your life. When you have a healthy and motivated mindset, your path directs you towards living and experiencing more harmony and peace in all things that are intrinsically part of. Understand, beautiful bright hearts, when your mindset is positive and motivating, you are not concerned with just financial matters. With a positive and motivated mindset, you are able to incorporate the entirety of your whole self. You have for so long thought of yourself as being limited, and many times you still remain in this mindset, but in time, with enough focus, you will remember that truly you are unlimited. You no longer need to define everything in your life as being limited or imperfect, because everything as it stands right now is perfect already. And if you are truly unhappy with what you see, then it is you, beautiful bright hearts, that must bring in the changes that you wish to see. Remember, you are spiritual beings. You have an unlimited connection to your Heavenly Father. Through Him and His direction, you are able to expand your consciousness and redefine yourself according to what you want to see and where you wish your path to take you. It is essential to establish harmony within yourself before you take the step to develop connections through common ground with others. The more you know of yourself, the more you will understand. Living a harmonious life has always been possible, dear ones. All you need is to want it and create the steps that will bring this state of being into your life. Understand, beautiful bright hearts, when you are living a life that is lacking in overall health, that includes your focus, motivation and attitude, you will find it difficult to pursue even the simplest of goals. Take a good look, dear ones, and determine the parts in your life that demonstrate a healthy dose of harmony or a lacking of harmony. Be honest and truthful with your discoveries. By taking a look at how your life is progressing in certain areas, you are able to see where further development is required. It is often through these times that you find other dear souls that are taking the steps to improve their overall well-being, and you find interests and values that are similar, and together you build a bond that will help you learn more of yourself and the rest of the world. Each part of your whole self requires love and attention from you. All areas requires your love and compassion. Be mindful to your whole self, and be mindful to those you have the potential of becoming friends with and with those you have already bonded with. Life can always be sweeter when you adopt a more peaceful and harmonious mindset. This is your journey, beautiful bright hearts, and each step depends on you being able to understand where it is you are going. Connecting with others through common ground will help you uncover many misunderstandings and re-establish your focus. Your journey is never alone. You are surrounded by many divine beings of light, as well as many other dear souls like you who want to feel accepted, loved and welcomed. Make your day a happy day, connecting to others through similar interests, and find yourself making new friends and deeper connections with those already dear to your heart. I am Ascended Master, Lady Nada, through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com